Hello, my name is Dr. Kevin Alexander. I'm the president of the Southern California College of Optometry. This is a great institution. We've been around 108 years and we're very proud of that. We know how to train students to be optometrists. We do a great job at that and our students will be in an excellent position to care for patients in the modern healthcare delivery system as it unfolds into the future.
SCCO was founded in 1904 in Los Angeles, but in 1973 moved to the Fullerton campus, which is where we are now. About half of our students live within a mile of campus, which really helps build up the community. We're located pretty close to Cal State Fullerton, and so there's a lot of housing options for students to choose off-site locations.
Some schools are located in very dense urban areas and it's not really safe to live by campus. And that's where we were when we were in Los Angeles, and that's why we moved here to Fullerton. And some schools are in areas that it's really too expensive for a student to live close by. But SCCO is a nice blend.
SCCO is located in a suburban area that's extremely safe. However, we do have 24/7 campus security because anytime there's a student on campus, we want someone else to be here too.
Students are assigned access badges, which allows them access into the building.
The lecture halls are located underneath the library. So the lecture halls are divided into first year, second year, and third year rooms. And then the library has study rooms located right outside that are first come, first served basis. That building is also connected to the parking structure. The parking structure also has the fitness facility and campus security underneath.
Hi, my name is Julie Shornack. I'm the Vice President and Dean of Clinical Affairs. We're at the Eye Care Center at the Southern California College of Optometry. This is our primary teaching facility on campus. So students have the opportunity to attend both classroom and laboratory activities and then step right across and be involved in our major clinical activities. When we look at a broad view of what goes on here in the clinic, we have about 45 to 50 full examination rooms. Some of them are multi-purpose, some of them can be used for therapies, and we have a very active optical services where we distribute glasses, low vision devices, and also sunglasses. The majority of our patients come from a relatively local catchment basis, but that being said, we were surprised but really how diverse and wide our catchment area is for patients. Not only do we see a broad geographic spread, but of course we see a broad socioeconomic spread too. The city of Fullerton itself is a rather affluent area, but as you move into external communities, the demographics are all over, and so the patient base that we have here at the clinic is extremely diverse. A whole, I would say, suite of therapeutic lasers that are available that allows us to co-manage patients with glaucoma, diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration with our collaborative partners in ophthalmology. So that's an ongoing clinic that we have available to us. We also have a very friendly relationship with the refractive laser center that's just upstairs. So there's a lot of patient flow that goes back and forth between downstairs, where we deal with the patients in comprehensive vision fashion, and when those patients are interested in refractive therapies, we send them upstairs, they're treated, and then sent back downstairs for follow-up care.
Hi, I'm Chad Stockert, a fourth year here at SCCO. Right now we're at the main hallway of the primary care center. We have a couple of different departments in the clinic. We have primary care, we have cornea and contact lens, vision therapy, ocular disease, low vision, and pediatrics. The way that your clinical education usually occurs is first year is more didactic education, so you learn all the basics about the human body, about the eye itself. Second year is actually when you see your very first patient here at the Eye Care Center. Third year you actually spend half of it in the clinic and half of it with your clinical education. And fourth year, which is the year that I'm in, you spend it mainly on rotations out at outside clinical facilities, as well you spend 1/4 of your year here at the SCCO Eye Care Center. So here we're in the main hallway of the Eye Care Center, and what you can see on the walls here is we have artwork that's been hung from individuals who are actually legally blind. It's one of our shared visions artwork program. It's been happening for the past couple years here at SCCO.
My name is Wayne Heidel, and I came to the Southern California College of Optometry 8 years ago as a patient. I was quite depressed, and I received a lot of hope here at the college. And so I started volunteering for the college, and now I am an assistant professor and an adaptive technology specialist here at the college. I have retinitis pigmentosa and only have 4 degrees of vision left in my right eye. A low vision patient is most simply described as someone who is partially blind. When a patient comes into the room, generally their main goal is to learn how to read. We have a 5-minute rule on where we can usually get a patient reading that hasn't read in years in 5 minutes, and we can get them using a computer again in 10 minutes. And we do that through all of this wonderful technology. So we'll show them first what's called a CCTV, where we can magnify, change the background, and make it a lot easier for a patient to read. In our technology center, all of our computers talk. We can also talk to the computers. We have several different pieces of equipment where if they have severe impairments other than visual impairment, we can show them how to use a computer by thought.
What we see here in the cornea and contact lens area is typically anything from your very basic soft sphere fits all the way up to very complex patients who have keratoconus, post-surgical patients, anything that requires any very specialty contact lens fit. We see everything kind of in this area. So right now we're in the vision therapy department. Our typical demographic that we see here is usually children who have eye teaming issues. So what that really means is, do they have an eye that turns in? Do they have an eye that turns out? And typically what will happen is the optometrist can diagnose the reason or the cause behind that eye turn, and if it's something that vision therapy can treat, usually what we'll do is we'll have the patient here for different therapy sessions and usually do what we can to really kind of straighten the eyes out as much as possible.
The M.B. Ketchum Memorial Library sits amongst the trees along the meandering Fullerton Creek on the 2nd floor of the Richard L. Hopping Academic Center. The beautiful view provides a calm atmosphere for study and small group discussion. The library has a historical collection as well as a current collection built to facilitate study and research of our faculty and students.
Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Lawrence Stark. I teach in the basic sciences at the college. The teaching at the college is fairly well integrated, but if we're to consider the main components, we have a didactic program and a clinical program, and there is some integration as well, particularly in the preclinical courses. So I also like especially the laboratory classes, because there the groups are smaller, they're usually about 16 to 18, and that's where I really get to meet the students and learn about them. Those classes too are more interactive. We use equipment so that you can get hands-on experience.
I'm Tim Ng. I'm a second-year student at SCCO. One of the things I really like about SCCO is their outstanding clinical program, and that's one of the main reasons why I chose SCCO. In the end, I really want to become a great doctor, and I know that their program will really set me up for success. Another aspect I like about SCCO is the community. It is a private institution. I really like how a lot of the students live really close to campus. It's not a commuter school, so every time I come to practice, there'll always be students on campus, and it gives that really good supportive community. So one of the really good things is, like, you know, we get together as like a community, like a family outside. There's like our optometry family.
SCCO also doesn't do curve grading, so our students aren't competing against one another. The study rooms outside the library, various nooks around campus are great places for students to help one another study and focus and get through the program.
Hi, I'm Matt, class of 2015, a first-year student. And as you can see behind me, there's a lot going on all the time at SCCO. Barbecues, continuing education hours, so many clubs that you wouldn't believe. One of the things I just love as a student going through numerous difficulties as an undergrad, the parking structure is so close. It's connected to our library. You're never going to get rained on, as rare as that happens in Southern California, but never have to deal with expensive parking fees, and access is incredible. I've been studying here at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Security just comes and checks on you, make sure you're okay. As a first year, I've had professors be here past midnight, just making sure we understand things. So I just love how everything's together. Our student lounge is very popular during lunchtime. Clinic is right around the corner, so you don't have to go too far to see most of your patients. It's just an amazing experience, and I'm glad to be here.
If you're watching this video, you're beginning your journey in the optometric career. You're looking to the future. You're looking to where you want to go in the optometry profession. And I can think of no better place to start that journey than the Southern California College of Optometry.
You can access information about our school on our website at www.scco.edu and contact us there as well.
Bye for now.
See you soon.